I'm going to go into selection 2 and then make a Surrak Temur build. Finally, I'm going to be on elementals. I have been saying that I'm not on elementals for all these builds, and finally I can say I am on elementals. Now, I don't really have 40 elementals. I think there's like 42 in standard. I think I have like 20. And just as I did with selection 1, at the very end, in the third or fourth video, whatever that turns out to be, I'm going to crack more packs into the selection, just as I did with selection 1. Now, so the commander is going to be Surrak. All right. So he's got flash. He cannot be countered, and creature spells you control cannot be countered, and other creatures you control have trample. So, and I think I want to get rid of the top light again. I think when this room, when it's cloudy outside, the top light does not actually help. All right, so there goes that. Now there's a few cards that I have in this selection that I think are not going to be a good fit, and I just want to talk about them first just to get them out of the way. Power and toughness equal to the number of cards. I'm not on heavy duty card draw. I'm just not going to use this dude. This guy is going to be great when I go crazy with knights, and maybe even when it's only a mono blue deck, and or I'm not sure. This dude, when he enters the battlefield, draw X cards, and whenever you cast a blue spell, tap target non-land permanent. I think I'm going to keep him because I don't really care so much about the second clause, but drawing cards is really good. Actually, I changed my mind. I was not going to use this guy, but I just realized that I really want to. And in the case of Tamillo is really a constructed build. Choose an non-land card name and reveal top four cards. When you're in Commander, the most you're going to do is get one. There's only one of that card name in your deck, so no, this is not going to happen, even though I love the card. And I'm not sure we're going to have enough artifacts. This is not an artifact build. This is a creatures build, and so it's going to matter when something is a creature. So I'm not going to pick Karn once again. There will be a build for Karn, but this one is not it. Now, I've got my elementals headed by Chandra right in here. And of course, because it's a creature-heavy deck, I'm going to do creatures first. And I'm probably going to have more than 40. All right, so your opponents can't gain life. That's not bad. I'm going to say yes for now. Vivian is amazing, and I am on counters. I will try to be on counters. And it's got a fight trick. Creature you own from outside the game. I'm not going to be in this build, but I'm sure I would have something amazing outside the game. So yeah, for sure. I think one of the best pulls recently. And then the multicolored cards, I think I'm just going to put them in their respective piles, which in hindsight I should have done before I started this video. Yeah, that would have been a good idea. But I have been very busy at work, and so I didn't really have a good amount of time to think carefully. Although I have been looking at the cards, I did not think through the actual video too much. Okay, so I've got that there, and this guy is going to go in here, and then in here. Oh, and there's another 2-drop. There we go. So Surrak counts. So Surrak is going to go in the 5 pile, and then these go respectively in the 4, 3, and X. I'll put it in the high. Then let's go through the the elementals. And of course Chandra is in for sure. And I'll put her over here in the 4-drop pile. And then I think all the elementals are in. So I would say yes for sure to all these. Finally this guy gets friends. And I can't really think of one that is so bad that I wouldn't want it in the deck. I mean, this is still 5/5/4, and it's going to get help from its friends. I'm not on instants and sorceries, but for now, I think I'm going to keep all of them. No matter how limited they would be. This is a great card, of course. And, I mean, this guy is great. When surrounded by elementals, all these cards are actually pretty good. Surrak's going to give him trample, but maybe Surrak is not going to be on the board when this guy's on the board. Yeah, a great vanilla critter. Oh, and this one and that one. Oh yeah, these are the green ones. Yeah, I'm not sure that I care to gain life, but it's an elemental. The mana, that's not going to hurt. This guy is great, and I'm on counters. So yeah, and that counts. That gives me, with Surrak, that gives me 4, 8, 12, 16, 19. So I have 18 elementals, and with the commander I've got 19. Okay, so let's go through the 1-drops. Enters the battlefield. Graveyard. Nah, I'm not doing graveyard. Flash. Draw a card for 4. That's not bad. And it's a flyer. Yes. Yeah, sure. No, I'm not playing with the graveyard. I don't really care. No, because it's naming itself. Not a great card, actually. I don't really care that it's got haste. I do like the amass one because I'm going to put counters on it. This critter is fantastic. So I'm going to say yes. And I think I'm going to say yes to the extra land card for now. Attacks or blocks, gets +1/+1, but only until end of turn. I'm not on defender, and I am not on defender. I love Ginger Boo, so yeah, for sure. Okay, so that was good. That was a good round where I didn't pick every single 1-drop like I have done in some of the builds. And I'm not going to go for a second round that I can tell. Because I think as the builds get bigger, the selections get bigger, I'm coming in with a lot of cards, and when I pick things, I'm probably going to end up with more than 60 permanents. Yes, absolutely. Put a +1 counter, yeah, sure, why not? During an opponent's turn, that's going to be interesting. I have to remember that. Gets +1 as a flyer, but I'm going to pass for now. Scry 2 is good, but I'm going to pass for now as well. And I'm going to pass on the can't be blocked trick. Deals 2 damage to target creature, destroy, sack it, a bear. I'm going to keep it for now. And I'm going to pass on this guy. Non-creature spell? No, I'm on creatures, baby. Just a vanilla bear, no. Don't care for conditional flying. And it cannot block. I'm not going to use it here. It does not get a counter, so that's a problem. This guy never makes it. I think I'm going to lean out these selections at some point, and some of these cards are just going to go that I keep putting them in builds and they never make it. No. Another target attacking creature. I'm not enchanting it, and this is the reason why this guy, man, he never makes it. Because it's still just a bear, who cares? And this guy always makes it with counters, and this card is fantastic. No, I'm not going to sack a food. Yeah, but I am going to proliferate. I'm not going to do this. Create a food token. I'm not sure I need it that badly. Obama is very specific to Eldraine. No. And I don't think I need this card that badly. But adapt is actually good, and late game I could do something with it. No. And I'm not going to play the trick of sacking this dude. I'm sorry, to sack another creature. I'm not going to do that. And even though this is a great card in a pinch, I want to go maximum on super good critters. Yeah, there's a round of getting rid of a lot of these cards that I keep looking at, and they never make it. Yeah, I think I'm at the beginning of the pile. Okay, so that's a reasonable 5 drops and a reasonable 8 2 drops. Maybe the 2 drops will get leaned out later. And actually, I think at some point I need to put in the elementals in the piles mana ordered, just so that because they add to all these counts, of course, and they're just sitting here and they're half the creatures. So I need to do that. 2 drops. Yeah. So these are heavies. 2 drops. And then I'm about to pick the 3 drops, and there's more 2 drops in here. So once I go through, I may actually say, I thought I was going to do as many elementals as possible, but that didn't turn out to be the case. I may end up saying that. I think that's possible. Okay. Adapt is good, so I'm going to say yes, and it's a flyer. Yep. This is a great counters enabler. I like that too. Absolutely. Cast an instant. No, I'm not on instants and sorceries. I'm going to say no. So, piles. Selected already. Yes. No. I'm not on gates, even though draws a card. I don't have a ton of flyers, but I wouldn't mind having a 3/2 flyer that would help my flyers. Why not? I don't see. And I'm not on tapper tricks, even though this card is great. And I'm not on mono blue, and I'm not on mill. And I don't think I need a vanilla at this stage in the game, or a very low hitting flyer. But a mass is nice on a 3/2 flyer. No, I'm not on instance of sorceries. I'm not on sacking tricks for Hellions or Hellions. I don't know how it's pronounced. Yes to riot. No to this guy. And no to discard draw tricks. This guy is not. I don't think that's good. I'm not on knights. No. I'm sure that's probably a robocall. The number of robocalls in the country, I think, has increased. I'm not on counters for a 3/5/5 and cannot attack unless you control a token. And I'm not on tokens. Great card though. Absolutely great card. Just not great here. Mana dork at a 3? Nope, I don't think so. I'm not on artifacts and enchantments, although this card I think is great. No, I'm not going to do this trick, and I'm not on knights, and I'm not on monocolor. So all these do not make it. And now I've done 1, 2, and 3 drops. So let's do 4 drops. I like Riot a lot, and I'm on counters, yes. Yeah, counter and return something to protect it. Nope. Nope. And nope. That's pretty nice. But it's a 4/1/3. I'm not a monocolor. For a 4/2/2 that gets a counter flyer, I'm going to say no. I'm going to try to draw cards, but I'm not going to be as successful as I think I will be. Yeah, I need a dragon for sure. Yeah, I'm not a monocolor. And I'm not on alternative flying, and I'm not on nights. Death touch, draw a card. Yeah, forget about the first clause. Who cares about the first clause if it doesn't turn out? It's nice. Create a food token for a 4/4/4 trampler. That's nice. I'll see how badly, and I don't want to pay 6 mana for this. Yeah, counters for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Flyer. Look at the top card for a 4/2/3. I'll pass on it for now because I know I have to be super tight on what I pick. Okay, so that's all the 4 drops. And I think I'm going to stop there. I luckily looked at the clock because I always let it run out by mistake. So that's the 1 to 4 drop CMCs for Surrak, and I'll continue in the next video.